Hi guys, it's Jasmine 1122 here, and this reading is for the Scorpios out there for December 16th through the 23rd. I just would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad to have you here. If you would like a one question email reading from me, I will have all the details in the description box below. And please keep in mind that these are general readings and not everything may resonate. Okay. So let's see what's going on for the Scorpios for this week. We have the Eight of Swords. So with the Eight of Swords, Scorpio, you could be in a place where you could feel overwhelmed by your life right now, but I feel like you're not letting it trap you. That's the thing, because the Eight of Swords, you can see she's not trapped. She could easily walk, and these little bandages are not enough to keep her tied. So I feel like even if you are overwhelmed with your life right now, you're not letting it get the best of you. I feel like you're just going to take a more productive approach to it, because you know that staying in the Eight of Swords is not going to get anything done. I feel like you're going to find solutions on how to get out of this Eight of Swords energy. Another thing is somebody could feel in their head about you, Scorpio. Somebody could feel like they don't know what to say or how to approach you, where they feel Eight of Swords, where they feel like they don't have what it takes to show their face to you. It's depending on especially what has happened. And we have Judgment. Okay. So with Judgment here, this is in your hands, I feel like, with this person. I feel like they are going to get out of this Eight of Swords energy, and it's going to be a judgment call. I feel like it's either now or never type of energy. What are you going to do? Because, people don't wait for people forever. Life moves on. It's like, say your piece or forever hold your peace type of deal with this. So, this where this person is feeling the pressure of, do I say something? Do I not? I don't feel like I'm ready or this and that, whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, it's being judgment on their part. Are you going to say it or are you not? Because if you stay in this Eight of Swords energy, you cannot get mad if the Scorpio starts to move on. Because what are they supposed to do? Just sit here while you sit here, Eight of Swords, and just stay in your head all day? That's not going to get anything done. And we have the Queen of Cups. I feel like you still feel a psychic connection with this person. On top of that, you have the sense to feel what this person's feeling. And you are not letting them just, well, you're not enabling them. You know that they're in Eight of Swords energy, and you probably know that they're waiting for you to make the first move, but you like, no, I'm not doing that. It's time for you to step up for what you want. Like, I have no problem saying my piece how I feel when I need to. But if you passionate about me, you better let me know that, because I don't have time to play Inspector Gadget, even though naturally that comes to me, but that's not the point. The point is, I want to be with somebody who already knows what they want, so I don't have to go through these games. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're really tired of the game. So it's the judgment. It's either you going to do it right this time or you're not. Because psychically, I'm tuned into you already. You cannot hide from me. So that's the energy I feel from you. Like, are you going to say something? Because I see reminders and stuff of you all the time. I know how you feel without knowing how you feel, if that makes sense. So I want to see why the Eight of Swords is here. So let's see. We have the Five of Rods. We have the Nine of Swords reversed. And the Six of Cups, somebody from the past. So this individual is in their head because A, they have a lot going on in their life. Their life is chaotic at the current moment. And it's honestly best that they're Eight of Swords right now, because you don't want to be involved in somebody's life when there's a whole bunch of conflict. You know how when people come from the past, they come to you and say, oh, I want another chance with you, but their life is like tore to pieces. Like, it's so much drama going on and this and that. It's just like, why would you even involve me in this? So I feel like by them being the Eight of Swords, they already have a lot going on that they want to free themselves from. And as terms of the past, the Six of Cups. Also, they could be in their head about the conflict that they could experience with you. But they have no choice but to free themselves, because nothing's going to get done. You being scared is going to solve what? Like, at the end of the day, like, let's just keep it real. You know what I mean? Especially with the Six of Cups, and we have the Queen of Cups. So you do have a connection with this person. And by you not giving into them, this is exactly what they need, because a lot of people, that's how we enable people. A lot of people can do a lot better than what they're doing, but when things don't get done on our time, we tend to take the lead, right? So we be like, oh, don't worry about it. Well, I could say it, I have no problem saying how I feel, but then that becomes a dynamic where it becomes an expectation at that point. So then when it comes to this person to finally do something, they don't know what to do, because the other person was so headstrong and they had everything under control. So this was a situation now that this person has to step up, and that's what stresses them out, because it's like, oh my gosh, the conflict I may experience on top of what I got going on in my life. But I feel like they want to free themselves, because this connection, they're still connected to you, and that could be why they're in their head too. So let's see why the Judgment card is here. We have the Knight of Rods reversed. We have the Ten of Pentacles. And we have the Tower. Why is the Tower here? Wow. Five of Pentacles. If this person don't get out their head and use their judgment and stop being the Knight of Rods, now it's in reverse. Stop making moves that one day you feel like this and the next day you feel like that. So it's best that this person doesn't say anything in the same time right now, because you don't want to be involved in all this that they have going on, especially if they're still nervous or have fears. So that's why the pressure is, if I go towards this Scorpio, I have to drop this Knight of Rods behavior. I cannot, as soon as I get, I feel like I'm getting too close or whatever the situation may be, I run away. So the judgment is they cannot do that, because they're not going to have a chance at the Ten of Pentacles with you by that type of behavior. That could have been why you cut them off in the first place. How can you build something stable off that with an unstable person? That's not going to happen. And it's going to be a Tower moment. I also feel like in this person's lives that they could actually take a hit as well. And this could honestly really cause them to be like, you know what? Actually, another thing that's involved here could be this person's pride. I feel like they may find excuses of why to not do something, but it's going to come to a point where this Tower and this Five of Pentacles, you're going to take a way more of a loss if you don't use your judgment. You won't feel that pain, especially when you watch that Scorpio move on and you done sat here in the Eight of Swords energy thinking that the Scorpio is going to come and try to find you. Like, no, step up. You got something to say it. But that's just what I see here with that. So let's see why the Queen of Cups is here. We have the Eight of Rods. We have the Hangman reverse. And we have the Seven of Cups reverse. With what I see here, Scorpio, you're in a place where you are tired of having this connection with this person, actually. I kind of see. Because under the Queen of Cups, it's like they communicate with you in forms of dreams. You may see their name all the time, the car they drive. It's like every day. It's like their spirit is around you, but you don't see anything physically. And you're at a point where I'm just ready to release this. Listen, like if this person stays Eight of Swords, that's fine. But all I ask is, at least for me not to be reminded. Then I could just go on about my business if this situation is not going to happen. So you're in a place where you actually want to get your life back, I feel. Once you connected with this person, it's like all you see in the way is them. And especially with the Eight of Wands here, they communicate with you in the spiritual realm, because this is also Pisces. Because Pisces also rules the 12th house. That's like dreams and all that stuff like that. And you clearly see there's no deception. There is a connection, because the Seven of Cups is reversed. So you clearly see what connection you have with this person. But however, it's starting to weigh on you because they're not making any moves. And I know how that feels. I really do. I was ghosted one time, like ghosting. Like, I learned about this term from there's this channel, what's his name? Daniel Boone. Yeah. When he talks about this, about being ghosted by somebody, and he uses the Queen of Cups. When you see signs of synchronicities, but you don't see any physical, like them physically. But it's just like it gets to the point where you get tired of that. You get tired of seeing a name. You get tired of seeing the card they draw. You get tired of the synchronicities at a point. I feel like that's not really talked about. But I know I did. I was just like, listen, I'm tired of seeing this person's name. I'm tired. Like, if nothing's going to happen, like, can I please just be released? Because it starts to feel like you can't. But this person, you weigh on their mind that much that is coming into your life. But because they are an Eight of Swords, that's putting you in an Eight of Swords in a way. And that's why you want to release yourself. Like, can I just go on and live my life? Like, if this is not going to happen, that's fine at this point. I just want my life back. That's really what I get. I'm tired of ghosting. Like, are we going to do this or we're not? So, Scorpio, I hope that this reading helps, and I'll catch you guys next week.